Hello friends, it's me again. Welcome back to another one of my last Cloudia video. In this episode, I'm going to talk about the latest event that is happening on the global version of Last Cloudia. Without further ado, let's begin. The first one I'm going to talk about is actually the gacha, because we're getting a new character as well as a new SSR arc. And these are the details. So she's looking pretty cool, looking like an archangel. And her name is Lucio. Her type is God type. Her equipable armor weapons are sword, spear, staff, armor, and robe. This means that you can build her however you want her to be. So she can be a damage dealer, physical. She can also be a magic damage dealer. And also she can be a healer. Her special is God Purge, cure status ailments for all allies and cancel debuffs, as well as boost all status ailment resistances. So this is really good for the current event because the boss actually paralyze and damage your whole entire party, which can be really deadly, and this skill will nullifies all of that. So that's really good for the current event. But if you're chasing for the meta, this unit only scores 8.0 out of 10 in Ultima do JP. So this is the JP version of the game, which is like 6 months ahead of us. And also, yeah, she's not essential to pull for. However, if you like the design, the animation, and the character, the way it looks, of course, go for it. Now let's take a look at the Archangel Smile. So the Arc attributes is actually 30% chance of surviving a fatal blow with 1 HP. That's not really good because it's a 30% chance, is kind of low. But the unit skills are actually top tier for Holy Elemental spells. The first one we got Galaxy, so it's a tier 2 Holy Elemental spells. Light Boost actually boosts your Holy Elemental spells by a certain percentage. Shining Zoke is actually tier 3 spells for Holy Elemental, which is the strongest spell. And also one of the skills is not listed here, is actually really good because it will recover your MP by 30% at the end of each round. So that's really good for farming endgame stuff, because you will be using a really high tier spells which cost a lot of MP. However, for now, you only need about L of Honor, which restores about 10% MP, because we're mostly using a tier 2 spell to farm stages. Okay, so if you ask me in this banner, should you pull for this? Maybe the character is pretty optional, but yeah, you can go for the arc. The arc is actually really good. Okay, so I think that's about it for the gacha. Now let's move on to the second one. We're talking about the shop here, the new things that they put in the shop. Okay, so this is like the pay to win, the Halloween pack large. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. If you're will, first go for it. But now we're talking about this because this one, right? This a power pack up large. So these things, you can find all of this in story missions, so it's not worth it to get it, of course, unless if you're a whale or you're lazy to farm all of this, because it takes a lot of time actually to get this amount. As for power pack up small, it's also really not worth it because this is really easy to get even if you're lazy, because if you just farm like all day, you will get like a huge amount of this. Okay, now let's move on to the marketplace. And if you do the events, you can get the currency here, which you can exchange for all these stuffs. So mostly are tier 4 awakening stuff, like the middle range from level 40 to 60. So if you're still lacking of that, of course this is pretty much worth it, but it only gives you like 1. And also they have like the tier 2 as well, awakening materials. And then the crystals, of course, you would want to get it because it only have like 6. Okay, that's pretty stingy. I think they should have more of that, you know, like 20 maybe at least, because you need like a lot of that to awaken your abilities. And then this is the accessory that you can get, actually gives you like stun resistance. This is really good for the current boss. Okay, so if you have like having trouble, maybe you want to get this accessory to one of your healers, right? And then the last one is the spear here. Spear is like 70 attack. It's pretty weak compared to the other weapons that we can get from the story. And of course, the best ones out of the bunch is of course the gacha tickets, right? The SR, as well as only the ordinary gacha tickets, and also the souls of your characters, especially the Zeku soul, right? Gives you like 30. It's pretty generous because it's actually worth like one awakening. It's pretty good. Okay, I think that's about it for the events and stuff. Yeah, I think for the finishing, I will run like this event. Yeah, the boss is actually pretty hard. The last one, the nightmare. But if your party is like around level like 60, I think that's no problem, man. Okay, what's this guy? Fuck Tyrellis. Okay, I like this guy, man. Let's take a look at his skills though. So this boss is actually weak to Tornado Storm. And also the mobs like before are actually weak to weak to blizzards and stuff like that, or I think Galaxy, right, the holy spell, because some of them are like zombies and stuff. So maybe I would like to look for a friend that has like a Tornado Storm. Let's see, I'm trying to find one here. Tornado Galaxy. Okay, I'm gonna take this guy because he has Galaxy. Okay, that's good enough, I guess. I'm gonna take this guy here. He's like 935 intelligence, which is really crazy, and also maybe he got like fast aura. So yeah, his mage is actually infinitely better than mine, because I don't have like the arc yet, the Sorcerer's Eden. Okay guys, let's go. This is for the finishing anyways. Okay, the skeletons, okay, I'm just gonna set it to manual, man. Like this guy, I'm gonna cast like Galaxy here, because all these people, most of these enemies are weak to Galaxy. Okay, actually, yeah, Blizzard also takes care of them. Okay. Okay then. This one is actually weak to Blizzard, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think it's Blizzard. Big gold jelly. It's funny that the final boss of this stage is actually like the Gold Queen, but it's actually not weak to Blizzard. It's weak to Tornado Storm. Okay, this is weak to Galaxy, right? So I'm just gonna cast all this. Yeah, as you guys can see, the Phantom kind of like only take like very little damage from the Blizzard, so they're really weak to Galaxy, as you guys can see. That's why I'm taking him. Okay, so now comes to the last boss, right? Last boss here. I'm gonna switch to my Shin first. Golden Jelly Queen. Okay, I'm gonna go right there. I'm gonna provoke like this Queen first. Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna switch to my Zekus, and I'm gonna spam like his Ice Coffin, because his Ice Coffin has the best break thing, like in the entire game, I think. I don't know, man. I think for now his Ice Coffin is like has the best, probably. See, it's almost broken now. Can you see that? So you can skip. See, it's already broken now. So you can skip if you broke her, right? So you can skip her paralyze. So that's probably one of the tips that I have for now. So she kind of skip her paralyze ultimate when she gets into like about like really low HP, about 13,000. So this is how I did it, guys. Okay, I think that's about it for the video at this moment. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. I don't know, man. I'm probably gonna make like Epic 7 or something. That's another game that I'm playing right now. So yeah, man. Peace.